Everybody, here we are. It's the Now Morning Show right here on TTT, also Talk City 91.1 FM, and of course on TTT Live online, streaming live on Facebook. Now we are going to speak about the Park and Ride for the CPL. With me this morning, it's Sergeant Ali of the TTPS, as well as Alicia Romano, who's the Senior Manager of the Commercial Business Development Department of UDICOT. Good morning. Good morning. And welcome.
Good morning, Tom.
Now, just earlier in the program, we had a little thing on screen of the traffic flow for the CPL today, but you're here to talk about the Park and Ride, so I'm very interested to learn about that.
All right, so this is our second year at that initiative, and of course that initiative was born out of the traffic congestion that we experienced from 2017. I mean, the stadium capacity is 18,000 persons, and many people like to come alone.
Right.
So we cannot clearly accommodate 18,000 cars.
Vehicles, right.
That's right. So we encouraged persons last year. We had one venue for Park and Ride, which was at UTT Sandotech. And this year we are increasing it back to 3 venues. So if you are coming from the north or even from the east, you can park at Hyatt's car park, safe, secure, convenient parking, and then you could board the shuttle and come on down to Taruba. And, you know, just the fun starts in the shuttle.
Right.
You know, and then you avoid that traffic. So the theme this year is Beat the Traffic with Park and Ride.
Beat the traffic with Park and Ride.
That's right.
And so that should really help the congestion in traffic
So we
situation.
still have UTT at Sandotech. We also have UTT at Corinth. So that's for the south person. So it's UTT Corinth, UTT Sandotech, and Hyatt's car park.
Okay, so just so we're clear, so for those who are in the north, park at Hyatt.
That's correct.
Leave your vehicles there.
That's correct. The shuttle today is leaving at 4 p.m.
Right.
And on Saturday, which is the finals, is leaving at 2 p.m. sharp. So at Hyatt, there's one departure per game. But at UTT Sandotech and at Corinth, because it's so close, we have shuttles leaving every 20 minutes.
Right. Now, this service that you're provided, what is the cost behind it for the individual?
So it's $25 per person. And the tickets are available at any NLCB outlet, via NLCB outlet, $25. And you just show your tickets to the supervisors that will be there, and you board the shuttle. It's very, very simple.
That is great, because think about it.
And that's round trip.
Round trip, $25 round trip. So
that's
you
correct.
Park your vehicle at a safe location, and we're going to get into that safety issue in a little bit with Sergeant Ali. And round trip, so you can leave your car there. Like, even if you're driving, it costs more than that in gas.
That's correct.
You know, so why not?
Absolutely correct. Why not park and relax going down the road to Taruba? You enjoy the ride. You have your fellow persons who, you know, all supporting TKR.
That's right.
Traveling with you. And then, of course, after the game, it's much easier to get out. You have no traffic leaving. The shuttles will be available. You board the shuttle and you come all the way back up.
That's right. And, you know, people, let's be real here. When people go to the CPL, there are, you know, merriment and
that's where TTPS has partnered with us this year.
Yeah, there's merriment and drinking happening, and you know, we always want that people don't drink and drive.
That is correct.
So having this service available is one that that impacts safety as well.
That's correct.
So I'll chat with Sergeant Ali here, and you would tell us what the involvement of the TTPS when it comes to this Park and Ride service, in the safety of vehicles, one, and also the safety of patrons.
Right, so that's very interesting because we are 100% supporting the Park and Ride. It alleviates the amount of traffic coming to the vehicular traffic coming to the venue and on the streets. On the flip side, as we mentioned, you're not drinking water when you go to CPL. Right. So if you're coming back after the CPL game, which finished around 2 o'clock in the morning, at that hour in the morning, having enjoyed some beverages throughout the day, you're not in a position to drive.
Right.
So it's safer to be in a shuttle, carry it to your vehicle. By that time, you should be comfortable enough to drive the vehicle. But the important thing is that we will have security. We have patrols at all those locations in South, periodic patrols, so your vehicles will be safe. We have a strong contingent of police officers in and around the venue. On the highways, we have additional patrols on the highways to alleviate some of the traffic congestion that we have. We don't want any parking on the highways, right? We have parking at the facilities. So no parking on the highways. If you get parked on the highway, you may not find your vehicle afterwards. We could be wrecked, right?
And we all know the cost of that.
Yes, so we don't want that.
$25.
Much more than $25.
More than $25.
You know, so save yourself.
Right. So persons who are coming from the north who are not using the Park and Ride, we're doing 2 access to the Brian Lara venue, either north or south. So if you're coming from north, we encourage you to utilize the gas oil bypass and enter the venue from that location. If you're on the highway and you have no issue coming, you have no reason to come to the Brian Lara, we asking you to stay on the left-hand side of the, so the right-hand side of the Solomon Hochar Highway.
Right.
So allow the persons who are coming to Brian Lara who will occupy the left-hand side so it could be easy transition into the venue.
Right.
We have,
one question I have just before we close, because we're at the, we're at the top of the hour. Now, not everyone, so people who don't have to drive, they leave their vehicles at the venues and then they are taken with the shuttle. Some people may continue the drinking at, even on the way up the road. Would there be like a preventative breathalyzer at the thing?
Yes, we have preventive breathalyzer, as well as we have enforcement breathalyzer along all the routes and the exit route.
Well, excellent. Well, with that one, unfortunately, we do have to close. I thank you so much for joining us this morning. We now go to the top of the hour, dear Matisse Clark, for the news. Again, with me this morning, Sergeant Ali of the CTPS, and with me as well, Alicia Romano, Senior Manager, Commercial Business Development Department of UDICOT. Tell us about the Park and Ride. Definitely a great service you could use. Now, this is the end of the Now Morning Show. Stay with us tomorrow. We're back here at 6. Make a difference today now. Take care.